Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Okay, they kind of smell like dog food.
No, but
everyone smell test.
It doesn't smell like anything. Welcome to our mukbang.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, ready?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Kind of tastes like sawdust. Kind of tastes a little bit like potpourri, like apple.
It tastes like salt. It does not taste like apple pie.
No.
It needs sugar.
Does someone else want to intro the video?
Okay, howdy. This is our friendship video. Like and subscribe and click the little bell, do that thingy so you get your notifications. Comment if you think that your girl Savannah and Kayla should each start YouTube channels, and then we could like collab with each other and it'll be like a whole big thing.
Savannah, let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Okay. Welcome to another car video. If you're new here, then welcome. And car videos are just kind of a thing on my channel. If you've been here before, then you know that. So today we have like a million snacks and we're all a mess. But I have some very special guests here with me. You've met Savannah and Kayla. They were on here a couple weeks ago, and here's Kristen, and
the whole squad's complete.
The whole squad is here.
Oh no!
And we are here to talk about friendships, our friendship story, and yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of them on my channel in the next few weeks, especially because someone's getting married. And we have all sorts of things going on. So I asked you guys over on Instagram, if you're not following me over there, go follow me. It's at Caylin. I'll put it on the screen right here. And you went too high. It's like right there, yeah, okay. I asked you guys some questions over on Instagram, and so yeah, here we go. So the first question is, how long have y'all known each other? So that's kind of a like complicated question.
Kristen and I have known each other the longest.
We've known each other for what? Like
your whole lives?
No, it's probably been literally like 13 years.
Yeah, but like we became friends when we were like 16, so most of our lifetime we were friends. But 16,
hey,
we became friends.
Okay, I've known them. Okay, I've known Savannah for like 2 years. Exactly 2 years.
Oh yeah.
How?
I've known you for
You've known me for
3 or 4
years.
Yeah.
I've known you for a year and like a month. A year and a month or something like that. No, just like a year.
I'll know you.
I've known Kayla for like
a year and a half. Yeah, like a year and a half.
Yeah, me and Savannah met you at the same time.
But like collectively, like friends.
4 of us friends.
It's been like
a year. A year. It was a year on Valentine's Day.
Crazy.
Or the day after.
I was the last one to join.
Well, remember when we were at Zoe's
that was
like 2 hours
and
late?
you came like 2 hours. It was not 2 hours.
It was like 2 hours.
No, it was an hour.
It was
like 2 hours. It was a minute.
It was a bit.
It was a little bit.
No, but
in my donut.
It was a minute. Now we're here.
And you were 20 minutes late today, so it's just
Listen, it's never gonna change.
It's a trend.
Like I'm telling you, just if you tell me a time that you want me to be there, tell me 30 minutes before you actually want me to be there, and then I will be on time.
Yes.
Got it.
Because it's not happening ever. Like it's not gonna happen.
How did y'all meet?
So I'll take this one.
Okay.
So me and Kayla met through dance when we both competed, so that's been like way far back. And then the rest of us became friends because we were working at a dance studio, teaching dance obviously. And well, I didn't teach dance because apparently I wasn't qualified for that.
Okay, we're not gonna go into that.
I taught tumbling, and the rest of them taught dance.
Tumbling.
But we all met through.
But we all met through our
through the
job,
dance
basically.
Yeah.
And then one day, Kayla back there was like,
oh my gosh, wait, I'll tell the story. Okay. So I was like in this season of my life where I was like, okay, all these girls at this dance studio, I knew Kristen, but I didn't really know Anna or Savannah that well, and I was like, we're all around the same age, like why are we not friends? And so I was like, okay everybody, let's meet up. So I just randomly sent a text one day. Now we're here.
Yeah, and now we're here a year later. So that's pretty much it. The difference between your friendship, so our friendship, and other/past friendships.
I've never really had friends.
Me too. I think 3 out of the 4 of us can say that. Yeah. Okay, well.
Okay, I have one thing.
And I also actually have an answer,
Yeah, I
too.
do too. I do too. So.
Yeah, okay. Oh wait, what? Then y'all go. Okay, I'll just go really fast.
We're just
Okay,
being annoying.
so I feel like my entire life, I've kind of, my friendships, I felt like I had to be a certain way, or I had to do a certain thing to like keep them, if that makes sense. Kind of like a striving thing of, I need to be good enough for this person to keep them in my life. And I feel like right now, like these girls, like I don't feel like that at all. Like I feel like I need myself. I can be, you know, who's like God's calling me to be, and it's okay. Like they'll support me, encourage me through that. So that's the biggest difference.
I say for me, like I'm a lot more open with y'all than I've ever been with like friendships I've had in the past. Like I think that's the big thing. It's just like I've learned that I have to be open and vulnerable with people. So that's good.
I would say like our friendship really like was built on a solid foundation with like God at the center versus other friendships I had. It was like we honestly like were friends because we went to church together, but it wasn't like that was where we were literally friends because we went to church together and saw each other. It wasn't because we were actually like striving to encourage one another and get to know one another. It was just kind of a default thing.
That's good.
I think for me, like through high school and everything, like I wasn't really friends with very godly people, and so I had myself at this like standard of this is like how I should be because of my faith, but I was hanging around people that didn't believe the same that I did, and so their behaviors would kind of pull me back, I guess. But then the difference like between them and these people are they're very godly, and so we can all pour into each other and encourage each other on the daily and lift each other up instead of holding them down.
Mic drop. That was good.
I've never gotten the first mic drop. Wow.
Wow.
Have you seen God in your friendship, and how? I had a really good answer for this.
You go. You
Go
start.
for it.
Okay, so I think like honestly this was kind of the moment where I think I knew like we were going to be like lasting friends. Was we all ended up quitting our job at the dance studio for reasons we're not going to discuss, but we all ended up like yeah, that's fine. But we all ended up like quitting that job, and I think it was like kind of like I said, all of my friends that I'd had before, it was we were friends because we saw each other a lot at church and stuff, and when we were all working together, we could easily see each other like a couple times a week because we'd be at work together, and then my house was only like 5 minutes from work, so we would literally go hang out at my house once a week for like way too long. And
lots of sleep deprivation.
Yeah, literally.
Times.
And so, but it was like really convenient, I think, and easy for us to be friends and like hang out together. But then when that was taken away, I think it kind of showed me 2 things. One was like we still made time for each other, and we're still going to like put that effort in to be friends with one another and encourage each other and talk to each other and all of that stuff. And also like in that situation, our friendship was kind of used as like a weapon against us, and I think it honestly would have been a lot easier for us to just kind of give up on it and be like, well, this is making life a whole lot harder because we're friends, and so let's just like stop because it's making life 10 times more difficult than it needs to be. But instead we like all collectively, and it was just kind of an understood thing, honestly, we all were like, no, we're gonna fight for each other, and it wasn't ever even a discussion we had. It was just kind of, it happened, and it was, no, I'm gonna choose to defend like our friendship rather than just pretend like it doesn't exist, because it's easier that way.
Wow. Another mic drop. That was really good.
How can I know if the friendships I have are true and lasting or ones that will fade? I think for me it's like what's your relationship built on?
100%. And I think that's true in all relationships, not just friendships or romantic or whatever. I think what your relationship is built on ultimately will determine where that relationship goes. So if you have God in the center and that's what you're, I guess, pouring into instead of pouring into yourselves and the relationship itself, it makes it a lot easier, you know?
Yeah. And I think too, like, another thing is, I've just seen this, I think for all relationships, like what Kristen said, I think it's so cool when you can have grace for each other because we're all imperfect. And so when somebody shows you that and you're like, whoa, this person is showing me grace when I don't deserve it, because I am broken, they're broken, like we're all broken people, it's so beautiful because that shows that God's in the center. And that's for every kind of relationship, like family, friend, romantic, whatever. And so I think it's so important that it's based on something true, that's Jesus.
And I also think, like, my grandma has this saying where, like, friends are there for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. I thought I had friendships, and then those friendships kind of faded, like, after I graduated high school and, like, left where I was, like, you know, training and dancing and stuff, and, like, I was having a really hard time with that. And so, like, knowing that, hey, those people were in my life for a reason, and it was a season, and that's okay, like, you know, nothing against that person, nothing against me, it's just things happen, and, you know, so. But then God will put those people in your life that are going to be there for a lifetime, and so, and in His timing, not in our timing. So.
Why is it important to have Christian friendships? What's the difference?
You need people to build you up and have the same, you know, values and morals that you do.
And like God designed us to have community with each other. Like it's important to have like relationships with people outside of Christianity because that's when you're going to be able to like minister to them and stuff. But but it's also important that you have like Christian community and Christian relationships that are going to be able to like encourage you and build you up in the Word.
I was about to say, it's about finding like the right balance. Like I've been going through that a lot with my like devotions the past few months. Like finding that right balance of like not avoiding people completely that don't have the same faith as you, because that's not what God has called us to do. Like we need to be around those people so that we can influence them on their lives, but at the same time we don't need to be around those people so much in the fact when they're going to influence our lives. They're going to influence you. Like we're all sponges at the end of the day. Like we'll soak up anything that's around us. Like we're all easily influenced whether we like to admit that or not. And so it's about hanging out with people that do have the same morals and beliefs as you, so that those things that you are being influenced on are going to influence you in a good way and not in a bad way. So.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was about to say. It's like, I heard this the other day, and it's so true. It's like, you should not have a huge amount of people around you, like, as your inner circle. Like, your inner circle should be built with people that you trust, that know that they're going to encourage you, to support you, but that doesn't mean you can't be friendly with people. Like 100%, like be friends with people, but your inner circle needs to be people that support you, encourage you, root for you, and also will like call you out when you need to be called out. Because if you don't have those people in your life, you're just going to be doing life with no accountability, and accountability is so important, and that's what God's built community for. And so I think like really being careful, like I heard this, like you need to pray for your friends, you need to pray who's in your life, because they will influence you. Like we're sponges. I think our pride will tell us, oh, like they won't affect us. But it does. Like it does. I saw that in high school all the time with people, and it affects you more than you realize. And so I think just being like super intentional about that.
I think also something I heard like so many years back, and it's something I apply every day to my life, is you can't constantly be pouring out for others if you don't have anybody pouring into you. You can't be an empty glass trying to pour out,
because you don't have anything.
There's nothing, and so you need kind of piggybacking. Like you have to have that circle that's going to pour into you in order for you to be able to pour into those other friends that aren't, you know, as godly or making right decisions, anything like that. But yeah.
Do y'all fight, or do y'all ever get annoyed by each other? I got both questions, so I was like, we'll just put them into one because they're kind of the same.
I don't think we really fight. I think we've had disagreements.
Yeah.
But I think like that's true of any friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
I think like if you're in a friendship where you're constantly just fighting with each other and it's just like oil and water,
Yeah.
those are friendships that you maybe need to leave behind, because that's negativity, and that's not helping you get anywhere.
Yeah.
But disagreements are where we learn, and that's how we grow. So that's okay. But just you know,
I remember like
we're all different too.
and like when we've gone through like different like little tiffs, a lot of times it's like something dumb too. like why were we mad about that? I don't know. But like I was thinking too about it. I remember one time we were like going through a rough spot, and I remember thinking, is it us, you know, arguing over something, and that is God trying to, you know, like say, hey, this isn't supposed to last, or is it like the devil trying to pull you apart? And in our case, that's what it's always been, is it's like, because we are way stronger together, and like I think stronger for the Lord together, and obviously the devil hates that. And so he's gonna try everything that he can. So when there's like something really small and dumb that he can use to like make us get like annoyed with one another, he's gonna like try and use that to the best of his ability. But it never works, because it's something, you know, small and petty, and we're able to look at it in a bigger light and be like, hey, like really, like why are we?
And even if you're going through something, like he will still bring me peace in that, and be like, this is just for a moment. Because guess what, like your friendship is stronger because you're better together than apart. And so he'll make that clear, and like honestly just praying about that, like God, like give me peace in the situation if this is like from you and like it's for you. And I think that's something that I've been really learning in this season especially.
Yeah, and I think like disagreements are healthy to a degree too. It also teaches you how to give grace to other people, and like acknowledge the fact that we're 4 very broken people all trying to get along. So it's not always going to be perfect, because we're all going to mess up in some capacity at some point. I don't have any real friends / best friends. Will I ever have them?
And it's so hard. Like I think we've all been in a season of our lives where
we felt like
we've had nobody in our lives. And we're like, God, like why are you doing this? Especially like I know I went through a season where I literally felt so alone. And it was like that moment where like the enemy was using that so clearly to be like, you, like nobody cares about you, nobody loves you, like those type of things, when in reality it was just a season where I was growing a lot, and God was closing a lot of doors that I didn't want him to close so that new ones could be opened. And I think a lot of times like it is what Samantha said earlier, it's God's timing. And that does not always mean it's gonna be like it could be like 10 years from now. I'm not saying it's gonna be tomorrow, because you know, we're not promised, like, God's like, oh, I'm gonna give you this person tomorrow. But it's also that peace knowing that, you know, God listens to us, God hears us, God is there for us, and if we're praying about things that we desire, like, he hears that. He's not ignoring God. Like, he hears you, but he also wants to give the best to you. And so if you're in a season where you're just around a lot of toxic people, like maybe God's like, hey, I'm preparing some friends for you that you will never believe you'll have, because I want what's best for you. And
I think you just have to trust like God's gonna put the right people in your life at the right time. And that's really hard sometimes, but you have to believe that like he has a better plan in store for you.
Because it may be like right now is not the time, because God's using this time, I guess, of loneliness to grow you as an individual
and grow you closer to him first.
Instead of growing you with people.
You don't need to use like other people as like your only source, as like kind of
like validation.
Like we need to find that solely through God. Like, and I mean, like Kayla was saying, like it sometimes it'll take years, you know. I like kind of got out of the friendships that I was in like after I graduated when I was 18, and I didn't, you know, grow close to them until I was 22. So I mean, it took 4 years, and I remember going through some really low points of, you know, like I'm never gonna have that, like it's just not something that's gonna be for me. Like I would always desire it and like ask God for it, but then I kind of got to the point in my life where I was like, okay, let's put on the brakes a little bit. Instead of seeking other people, why am I not seeking him?
Yeah, and I saw this thing earlier talking about what you just said, Savannah. Like, it said that sometimes you go through things that like, if you are in a season where, you know, you don't have this certain thing, it's because it's become your idol, and God's removing that idol for showing, like, hey, I am the only source of your life. This thing is not for you. It's not above me. And so I love what you said about that. That was really good.
Something you admire about each other. Go. Okay, I got it.
One word.
Kind. Kayla is like the kindest person you'll ever meet. Yes, you are. Okay.
100%.
Savannah. I'm trying to think about how to say it. Okay, like she'll drop everything for you. Like, she cares so much, and like will always put you first.
100%.
And then you make me laugh literally every single thing you say.
I think Anna straight up is like, I think she's like, I would drop anything. Like, I'm always going to be here for you. Because, like, I know that if I ever need anything, like, I can call her and it's going to be like, what you need?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, 100%. Same thing with you. Nicest person you'll ever meet in your entire life. She gets along with everybody. Anywhere we go, she's like, oh my gosh, hi! Like, knows everyone in the world.
No.
In Ulta a few minutes ago.
Yeah, literally, like,
Makes friends with everyone.
and then it's just gonna kind of be funny for a minute, but me and Savannah definitely can like bounce off of each other in the antisocial
Yeah.
thing. So, because if we're in the store, they're like talking to people, me and Savannah are like, okay, let's go over here, and we'll just like go hide away from people. So, bye. Yeah.
Savannah, I love how she brings so much peace to everything. I just love that about her. Like, she's just a very like peaceful person. I need that in my life. Anna, I love how she's always willing, like what Kristen said, she's always willing to answer the phone. Like, if I honestly like need something right then and there, I know that Anna's on her phone, and I'm like, okay,
I was about to say, I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
So that's fine for Anna. And then Kristen, I love how everything she does, she gives 150%. Like, she never half-hearts anything. Like, she always does her absolutely, like, with work, with relationship, like, with everything she does.
Sorry.
Okay, it cut. The memory card like ran out of storage, and I don't have another one. So now we're on my phone. So if it's like bad quality, sorry.
I look better on the slide. This actually
I was about to say, this looks better. For me, anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Savannah, your turn.
Kristen, for you, like, I think that we kind of have a very similar sense of humor. Like,
100%.
I
and
agree.
so
Dry.
Yeah, dry, and like self-deprecating humor. Like, we're both
100%.
on the same wavelength for that. Anna, like, you are very loyal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, like everyone, like, you'll drop anything for anyone, and you'll, only way I can describe it is like a mama bear almost. Like, you're very fierce.
Yeah.
Fierce.
Yeah.
Anna's here.
Like, I'll just like, if somebody's coming after like one of y'all, like I'll just be like,
She's
done.
always gonna punch somebody in the face.
yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I think me and you kind of bounce
kind
off
of
of
both-
that, but
yeah.
I would never actually do
it.
and you
I
would.
would do it. Yeah.
We talk about it.
We talk about,
But-
like, the other day we got on the phone and we were like mad, and we were like, well, we could do
this.
blah blah blah, and we were like, okay.
I would love
She would
to.
chicken out. I would actually do it.
And then I love
Got it, pal.
Kayla's encouragement. She is a very encouraging person. Yeah. Kayla always makes me feel better. Like, if I'm down about something, I know Kayla's gonna make me feel better.
True.
I love it. Okay, bonus round. But I think it would be funny to do.
What's our catchphrase?
Yes!
Yes!
That's what I was gonna say!
Okay, Kristen.
You got it,
Just
pal.
chilling.
You got it.
You got it,
You got it,
pal.
pal.
You got it,
And just
pal.
chilling.
Yeah, those
Thriving.
Thriving.
Yeah,
Listen, Linda.
Listen,
Linda.
Listen,
two. Linda's my
Linda.
personal.
Yeah.
Yours is just wait. Every time you say something.
Or like,
Yeah.
wait, seriously?
Wait, seriously?
Oh,
Wait, are you
Wait,
serious?
wait. Or she says, oh
Wait.
snap.
Oh, I did say it was
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wholesome.
Wholesome! Wholesome! Oh my gosh,
Wholesome.
everything is wholesome.
I was watching something yesterday and they said wholesome, and I was like,
Me too! Yeah, I saw something and it was like something wholesome, and I was like, Kayla.
Okay, Anna.
Anna.
Okay, I literally remember
I know,
this.
I had something.
I need to make a list.
That's okay. That's okay. I feel like she says that, like,
Really?
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
do
but
feel
like
that
not
way.
in that way. Like,
But,
you know, like,
that's okay,
it's
that's
fine.
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, or also I feel like you say like No. Whenever I'm on the phone with you, you're like, okay, listen to this. Like,
Oh my gosh, yes.
all the time.
Wait, you said I say okay all the time.
No,
Yeah.
you do.
You do.
Yeah.
You do say
okay.
that a lot. Like whenever you're on the phone, you're like, okay.
Okay. But it's like kind of her, like every time she starts to say something,
Yeah.
she
Like,
says,
wait.
wait,
Yeah,
you
you
say
say
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely your signature.
Or, I have so many makeup bags.
Yes, you're like, I need to stop buying makeup.
Oh,
yes! That's her most common phrase.
I need to stop buying
Oh, no.
I spend so much money on makeup.
As we literally just go to here, hang on. As we literally just go to Ulta and buy a bunch of makeup. It's fine.
No, I'm saying Anna, it's a problem.
Yes!
Wait, that's so true.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay,
Savannah always refers to herself in third person. She's always like, Savannah doesn't do that.
Or like she has this really funny laugh when like you know she's uncomfortable or she's like
Yes.
she's like something's weird. You're like she's like
It's like nervous laughter.
Big laugh about like
Yeah.
everything.
And turning bright red.
Yeah.
We are just adding on to the video at this point. This is
Yeah,
like
this
way
is too
past what I
fun.
planned, but you know,
This
it's
is too
fine.
So if you were an animal, what would you be?
Monkey?
The flying monkeys almost survived.
No! Those are evil!
Oh,
Gorilla.
that was really creepy.
Gorilla monkey.
A gorilla. I would not say you were a gorilla.
No, I was about to say panda.
I was gonna say panda for you.
I was
Oh.
gonna say sloth for you.
100%.
Wait, that's
Sloth.
I do like to.
No, I guess. Okay, I would say Anna would be gazelle. She's pretty graceful.
I don't know, I could see you being a horse.
As I smash my finger in the pickle bucket at work.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like the whole fierceness thing. I could see being a lioness. Lioness.
Savannah, you would be a swan.
Ooh, 100%.
Like seriously, literally, you would be a swan. Because you're well, no, you're also not a peaceful person. You're like,
I just
Yeah.
be chilling on the lake.
And poops everywhere.
Yes.
No, that's Caylin.
Kayla could be a no. Kayla's a prairie dog. Why does no one like mine?
A lemur.
No, I got one for
No one likes mine.
an otter.
otter.
That's
An otter.
Otter.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
otter.
Who the world?
Anna, you're pretty tall.
We're gonna run out of daylight to.
Hello?
I'll put Jacob on the YouTube
sorry.
video. Jacob, you want to be on the YouTube video?
Not really.
Say
Oh,
hi.
Hi.
What Disney character are each of us?
Ursula.
Character or princess?
Character.
Character. Let's go character. Be a little more broad.
Oh no, I'm Kevin.
I'm Princess Leia.
What character from Up?
Her character from Up.
Well, there's like 4, so choose.
Y'all got one.
Kevin.
See, no, I could so see you being Carl though. When you're older, I could see you being
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be old. I love old people.
Carl.
I would say I'm Princess Leia, honestly.
Is she Disney?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Star Wars. Is
Star
Disney.
Wars.
Oh.
I was gonna say Mary Poppins.
I was about to
Oh,
say
Mary Poppins. Yeah,
I
I
also
could be
feel
Mary
like you always are
Poppins.
prepared with things in your bag.
And I can see you.
I'm Mary
Yeah.
Poppins, actually. Yeah, and that's my favorite too. So it's just like 2 in 1.
I would say Merida for you.
I would honestly say Merida.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not brave. I feel like Merida and I now have the same like independent spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you also like love your family so much, and
Yeah.
she like is really family oriented.
Sebastian.
Yes,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yes.
Joy from Inside.
Yes! Yes! Joy from Inside Out.
I
Of
forgot the
course.
movie.
I love that movie.
I know, it's
a great movie.
Okay, Savannah's round is what Starbucks drink are we?
A pink drink.
Me, a pink drink?
Yeah.
I would say Kristen 100% a frappe with extra whipped cream.
100%.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like extra whipped cream.
But what kind of frappuccino?
personality?
Okay, I would say you
But yeah,
would
think of
be
personalities.
the Java chip.
Yes.
Cause like you're sweet, but like salty.
You're sweet.
Like you're a
I
little
thought you were gonna say
salty. Crunchy. You're
Oh,
sweet and crunchy. Sweet and crunchy.
Savannah, you would be a matcha.
Yeah,
It's gonna turn into matcha.
or a chai latte.
Yeah, because you're really like, it's a really like, you know.
I would say chai latte, honestly.
relaxing drink.
Mhm.
And you're like pretty zen.
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 For Kayla, a cold brew, 100%.
Heck
Brew.
yes. Yes, cold brew. Well, that's
With
good.
sweet cream cold foam on top.
Yes. Oh, it's so good. Alright, that was our video. Thank you guys for watching and sticking around. As Kristen said at the beginning, like, subscribe, comment down below any other videos you want us to do together because clearly we have way too much fun doing this. Don't forget to live in grace and love with grace, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Let's focus.
Also, I'm just gonna be right here the whole time.
No, you need to lean in so people can see your face.
When it's our turn to talk. When
I can help.
Got it.
I have matcha on my shirt and watermelon juice on my shirt. We're thriving.
I got stuff in my teeth.
I feel like if I coughed, it would just be dust coming out.
Cute.
Yep. Remember that there's grace.
No. That's what that is not my outro. Oh my gosh, Kristen. I have to be in it just a little bit. We have 3.5 minutes of I don't even know what. Okay.
Yeah, just here.
I rock coconut juice.
Yeah, I got coconut.
What is happening back there? It's the watermelon.
We gotta cover Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
He's the mom.
This is gonna be one video.
Actually, out of all of us, Anna or Savannah would be the mom of the group.
I feel like
Yeah.
no, I don't know who's the mom.
Can I be the dog?
What the heck was that? Was that your thingy? And
I need an excuse to eat snacks. So,
mukbang.
Our video has been sponsored by Sprouts.
Milo's tea, coffee, cold brew coffee.
Okay, also,
These things. What the world?
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is going
I
downhill
can see myself being
fast.
too.
Going downhill real fast.